Hello and welcome, everybody. Thanks for the patience. We had some technical gremlins behind the scenes here, and so thanks for hanging in there. This is Crafty Fun with Friends, episode 4, and the friend who is joining me today is Vaughn Marie. So I'll just have her introduce herself. Maybe Vaughn Marie, let us know where you share most of your work. I think Vaughn Marie has a YouTube channel, and I have the link to it. So I'll drop her channel link in the description box. And Vaughn Marie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, hello everyone. Vaughn Marie here. So I am on Instagram as Vaughn Marie Design. My YouTube channel is Vaughn Marie Design. And I believe on Facebook I am just Vaughn and then space Marie, I think. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. And I'm happy to be here. So hopefully I don't have any difficulties. My sound keeps going off, so we'll just have to see if I keep popping in and out. But I'm here.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, I do want to caveat that Vaughn Marie might be dropping in and out, and if that happens, I'll keep trucking forward. So for folks who
Yeah.
joined me yesterday, you know I can talk. So I
Yeah.
took
I'm not
probably
worried.
I think that project should have taken maybe 40 minutes, and I think the live stream was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay, so I just want to say some quick hellos. So if you're in the chat, welcome. I've been chatting
Yes.
along with
Welcome.
some folks who were on earlier. So Marcy M, hello. Thanks for joining us today from Northern California. Welcome.
Oh, okay. I'm in California.
Yay! So you've
Northern.
got some
Northern
Cali friends.
too. Yes.
Jay, welcome. Thanks for joining. And Jay says, I want to try out my new Grinch stamp set. Awesome. Do you mind sharing
Oh.
what brand? I don't have anything Grinch. So let me know in the comments. I'm scrolling back just to pick up some comments that I missed earlier. Also from Jay, I love
Yes.
this. I crafted cookies today, but I'm probably doing some cards tomorrow. Crafting cookies
Oh,
is always a
cookies.
good
What kind
idea.
of cookies?
Yes, let us know and maybe share some. I wish there
Yes,
was a
we
way
can't
to
smell
like,
them. Smell
yeah,
them.
smell-o-vision. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Taste them. Smell them and taste them.
Heather, welcome. Thank you for joining. I know Heather and Jay kept me company yesterday, so
Oh, how
very,
nice.
yeah.
Welcome.
Okay, Cindy, welcome. Thanks for making time for us today. So Cindy says, I am die cutting some pieces for the 3rd annual Christmas ornament I am making for our grandson. Cindy, that's
Oh,
so
that sounds
awesome.
beautiful.
I hope you'll share that with us in the group too when you're done. Jay
Oh, fruit
says,
cake
curious to see
cookies.
your tags today. Actually, I haven't ever made tags, so this should be neat. So, Jay, you're in luck because I can show if I can craft fast enough, I can show 3 ways to make tags, and I think Vaughn Marie is gonna show another 1, maybe even 2 ways different from how I do my tags. So, you're
Yeah.
gonna see a lot of different tag making. Vaughn Marie, how are you making your tags?
I'm using one of the Paper Sweeties doll, is it Abigail? And then I'm going to be ink blending. So pretty easy.
For the tag itself,
Even,
though, the tag shape, are you
oh,
using
the tag. I
dies?
actually have these tags. Can you see them? Oh, wait, let me
Oh,
see.
cool.
Can you see
Yeah,
them? I can't see them on my screen.
I can. Yep.
Okay, so
We
I
can see
have
them.
these, which are pretty easy since they're already pre-made. But I do have some a tag punch that I might use. There's also I do Paper Sweeties tag die, but it is a little small. But I might use it for my second tag if I finish early.
Nice. It's good
So
to see like a variety of different ways to do the same thing. So that's cool.
yeah.
And I see a comment that I saw it and now I can't find it. Oh, Cindy says she's never made tags either. So awesome.
Oh, okay. That
Um,
is fun.
yeah. Delise, welcome. She says her iPhone tends to cut out sometimes too. So you're not alone, Von Marie. If you have
Okay.
some if you have to drop
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Yes.
So oh, Jay, are you gonna share the actual recipe? Because that would be cool. He made
Well,
some fruit cake cookies.
I don't think I've ever tasted fruitcake cookies, but that sounds wonderful. I love
Oh, check
all
this out,
cookies.
Von Marie. It's chocolate chip dough with a lot of fruit, nuts, and spices. Yes,
Oh, okay.
that
I
sounds
love that.
delish.
Mm-hmm.
And Delise says that Michael's has some plain tags on sale for 60% off. Nice.
Oh,
Renee,
okay. I love
welcome.
Michaels.
Oh, Renee has never made tags either. I'm so happy that we chose
Oh,
to do tags today because
I
it sounds
am
like there
too.
might be a lot of interest.
Yes, and you
Um,
can always add your tag to a card too. So
yes,
that's always
absolutely. So you
fun.
just answered Cindy's question. We don't do much gift giving. I'm in that boat too, Cindy, because we tend to give out gift cards, but you can actually add gift card holders to your tags. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, another good way to use tags is, as Von Marie suggested, to just put them onto your cards as an element
They're
or
also
design
good
piece.
bookmarks too for your, if you gift a book, you can give them a bookmark.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea, especially with the tags that you have, which are a little bit larger too, like a little longer, So kind of
Yes,
like
that's why I
that.
like those big ones. Yeah.
Okay, so oh, and Delise says she uses her scan and cut, um, her brother machine to cut her tags. That's cool because that
Oh,
probably cuts out a bunch at the same time. So very cool. Okay, so I
okay.
think I'm all caught up on comments. If you are joining us live, thanks so much. And if you're watching this on replay, I hope that you enjoy it. We are going to show some different techniques. So this is going to be one of those live streams that is still a low-key craft and chat, but with a little bit of a mix of instructional tutorial as well. Okay, so it
Yeah.
sounds like Von Marie is going to use a pre-made tag to start. So what I'll do is um, I'm gonna put myself up on the big screen and I'm gonna show you one way to make a tag. So this is a really, really basic shape tag. And I am going to show you this first method, which is probably the easiest. Zero specialty supplies. Von Marie, if you need to do some coloring, I'll
Oh,
buy you
okay.
some time so you can do some
Okay.
coloring because I
Okay.
know that takes a little bit of time. And so let me first show you this one approach. So if you have a die like Heather just found, that's definitely one way to do it. Oh, cool. Renee says I'm from Northern California too. Yay!
Oh,
So
yay.
I think Marcy was Northern California and Von Marie is in California too. I don't know. Von
Mhm.
Marie, are you north, south? I don't know.
Um, I don't know. I get confused with that. Sorry, I'm not really good with like geological. You know,
Okay,
I'm
didn't
like
mean to put you on the spot.
I'm like near LA. So is that northern or southern? I think it's southern, right? I don't know. You tell me, everyone.
The chat's gonna have to tell us. I don't know either.
I always have to ask. I forget.
Okay, so what I'm starting off with is just a plain rectangle. So I happen to cut my tags at 2.5 inches wide by 4.25 tall. Renee says it's Southern California, and
Okay, thank
Marcy
you, Renee.
and Marcy and yeah, Cindy says LA is SoCal.
Yay.
That's so
I had
funny.
a feeling, but right now I'm like a
Oh,
little
Marcy and
blank.
Renee, you're so sweet to help out. But they are both in Northern California, it looks like. Um, so the easiest way to get your little corners here is I'm gonna use this as a template because
Oh, you know
I
why I get confused? Sorry, you know why I get confused? Because my family's from Northern. So, I mean, I
yeah,
was born in Northern, so
that makes
like by
sense.
Santa Cruz.
Oh, cool. Cool. So you do know the area then in Northern
Yeah,
California.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use the tag that I've already made as a template. If you don't have a template, you can just eyeball, you know, a triangle. So whatever looks, good to you. I'm using this as a template because the tags that I'm making today are going to follow a theme. And so I want everything to kind of look a little consistent. So let's pretend I just eyeballed and decided that's the angle that I want at the top of my tag. So this piece that dropped out though, save that. So that piece originally came from there. And if you're doing this by hand, the easiest thing to do is take this and flip it over to this side and then match up the two corners. And then, probably hard to see, but all I've done is match this up. The little triangle that fell off here that I cut off, flip that over this way, lined it up on the top and the side, and then I can just cut along that triangle, that edge of the triangle, and now I have matching angles on my two sides. So that is you can hand cut that easy peasy. To punch your hole, you can just use like a single hole punch. If you have a 3-hole punch, just try to line it up in the center. For this particular tag, I am going to use some pattern paper. So again, I started off at 2.5 inches wide. These dimensions are totally up to you, especially if you're hand cutting. It's so easy to adjust this to whatever. Maybe you have a larger image you want to put in the middle. And like Marie said, these are tags, but you can lengthen it a little bit, make it a little bit more narrow, and then all of a sudden you have a bookmark. So once you have one done though, if you do plan to make multiples, or if you plan to add some pattern paper as mats and layers, you can do what I'm doing here. Take the first one that you made, line that up, and then match, your angled cut using that as a template. So boom, now I have a perfectly matched piece of pattern paper that I can layer on top. And if you're going to be batch making and doing a lot of these by hand, I would definitely recommend always using your first one as your template, because if let's say you're just a little bit off on your second one, and then you use your second one to make your third one, and then you're a little bit off on your third one, you're going to start to get progressively off. So when I'm batch making and I'm starting from a template, I always use my very first one, because if I have a tendency to cut a little bit off, then all of them are going to be just like a little bit off as opposed to progressively off. So
Is
that
this how you
is
make them for your advent?
no, I'll show you. Should I show the second method now? Let me pop you into the big screen for a
No,
moment just
that's
so we can
okay.
see your
Okay.
coloring.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
that's
just
fast. Did you
realizing
just start coloring that?
I had her hair done.
You
Her
are
face.
fast.
Yeah, super fast. No, just two colors for Copics here.
And what I was gonna ask, not what colors, but with Copics, do you tend to do like a lot of ink blending or like blending and lots of shades and whatnot?
No. So the most I do is like 2 or 3 colors. I don't own all the Copic markers, but I mean these two are BO5, BO6, but I try and stay close. I do have that Copic chart from
Mhm.
sorry, I went blank. Sandy Olnuck. I do
Oh,
have
yeah,
that
yeah.
chart, but I forget to look at it. I'm just like in a hurry and I just grab what I think looks good, especially if I want to match my background.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's cool.
I should use that chart.
Hi, Brian. Welcome. Um, yeah,
Hello.
I'm happy to hear that you don't stress too much about, you
I
know.
like to have fun and I like a lot of projects done and I don't want to be just stuck with one. It took me a long time to make one, you know.
Exactly.
I don't have a
So,
lot of time, so I need to be quick.
yeah, I hear you on that
Yeah.
because often coloring for me is like what takes the longest. And so that's why like sometimes I don't like to um make really complicated projects because the coloring part of it just takes so long.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jay is asking, is she a not too shabby person? The hair looks so much. No, actually, both Von Marie and I are crafting with Paper Sweeties today. So let me drop a link to Paper Sweeties. There is a sale going on. Oh no, Von Marie, sorry to put you on the spot. Do you remember the code? The sale code?
Mary. So capitalized Merry.
Oh, Mary, that's it?
Yeah.
Coupon code, and it's for 50% off?
50%. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, to put you on the spot. Thank you for
Oh
having me
no.
answer.
I'm just glad I did.
And Delise says, "Amen. No stress crafting." Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
That's why today I have all my little nomies, um, pre-colored. Actually, Von Marie, when you get that stuck down, could
Yeah.
you give us a close up of your paper doll? Just hold it like a little bit closer to your camera so we can get a
Can
close
you
up
see it
look.
like
A little bit
how?
down. I'll direct you. No, a little bit down, as
Oh wait, I'm
in.
trying to look in my. Okay,
Oh,
let
don't
me.
worry. Just right there and
Sorry,
go
guys.
straight up. Straight up, 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 up. More. A little bit to your right.
Uh,
Perfect. Spot on. Right there. That's the magic spot. So she is a Paper Sweeties doll. What was her name again?
Abigail.
Abigail. So, if you're not familiar, Paper Sweeties has a bunch of different
And I can't remember. Do you remember what these clothes are from? The little
uh
dress.
I
The
am
little
not the
dress.
person. I am not the person to ask.
See, that was on my notes, and I can't find my notes. I'm sorry.
we're
Sorry.
we're terrible. um but
I want to say I want to say have a jolly. No, there was like a holly jolly Christmas, but I think this might be like a winter set.
I think so. I think so too.
I just can't remember it. Oops.
It's hard to keep track of everything. So I've got just a plain little oval circle. I'm close to finishing up my first tag. I'm cheating because I had a lot of this cut and made, but I want to show you another 2 methods for making tags. So that's why I did do a lot in advance so that I could show you more items. And I think tags are, so I've been doing a tag series with my Spellbinders Advent Calendar goodies.
Yes.
And that's been really fun because
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's hard to like make something for every day.
Oh yeah, like I've been doing for the Unity
Yeah,
calendar.
I cannot believe you've been making like full-on cards every day. I've only seen like just a couple of tags.
I think they're simple though, so it's just they're small images, so I have to like just like get my squares out or circle punch, pattern paper. I'm trying to use a lot of pattern paper.
Yeah, cool. Me too. And these tags are a good way because there's at least the ones that I'm gonna. Oh, wonderful!
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I don't know if she looks cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like the little mittens.
I like. What is this called? I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but I like it.
What? Oh, the little like
the
a wrap
top. Yeah.
Or shawl? Is it a shawl? I don't know.
I think I
wrap?
need one of those.
I have no idea. Somebody in the chat might be able to help us out.
I'm admiring her outfit.
Her outfit. Do you have like outfit envy? Jay says, "Oh wow, they have a lot of kits and other stuff." Delise is like, "Jay is shopping." Okay, I'm gonna switch myself over to the big screen for just a moment. I just wanted to show. So here's my tag all decorated with my gnome, and then you just need a bit of ribbon. And by a bit, I mean this happens to be about 7.5 inches.
Oh wow, you measured it?
Just now.
I won't be measuring any ribbon.
No, I cut this like by eye, but I wanted to. I know a lot of folks appreciate having sizes for stuff, so I measured it just
true.
now.
Yes, yes.
So the way I like to attach my ribbon is just fold it in half, and on that folded edge, everybody might do this a little bit differently, but I take the folded edge, scrunch it up, push it through the hole from the front to the back, which I always forget, but because I've been making a tag a day with Spellbinders, now I remember. It's pretty well locked in memory. But you can do it the other way around. It's just whatever you think is looks best, and then just tighten it, and then you've got a little tag. So that's the first method. So my theme is going to be gnomes. And it's going to be gnomes throughout the season because Paper Sweeties, they have a build a gnome set, stamp and die set. And then this year, starting at the beginning of the year, I think actually starting at the end of last year, I can't remember now, but they started releasing more accessories for the gnomes. And seasonally too with their quarterly kits. So we got a springtime gnome. I already finished him. We had winter gnome, which has the Santa hat, scarf, etc. Then we have the fall gnome. So my fall gnome has a little pilgrim hat and he's holding a pumpkin. And
cute.
I knew. See, our chat friends are they're so smart. Cindy says it's called a capelet.
Oh, that's nice. That's on my wish list.
Now you know what to call it, so you have a better shot of actually getting the right thing. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Heather. Heather says super cute. I'm gonna take the super cute. I don't know which of us it was meant for. I automatically credit.
The gnomes were super cute.
Okay, I'm gonna split screen us evenly. Oh wait, you're doing something cool. You're ink blending?
Yes, do you see how easy it is to ink blend on this tag?
Nice. So, I don't. Do you mind dropping the brand of tag you got?
Yes, it's Ranger. And I might have ordered these probably from like scrapbook.com. They have like the best stuff. But this is number 8 size.
Oh, they
And
have different sizes.
I'm thinking, and this is Manila, and you get 20 tags in here. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't expensive because I wouldn't have bought it if it was expensive.
You're like me. I never remember the price, but I pretty much always feel confident saying it's not that expensive because I just don't spend a lot if I can help it.
Yeah, I'd rather, I mean, I would have just made my own, so I know it wasn't expensive.
Yeah.
At least
Good call,
hopefully.
especially when it is especially when it's
Don't
something we
quote
know we
me.
can make. So, what, oh, is that one of the new colors of
Yes,
Distress
this
Oxide?
is Uncharted Mariner Distress Oxide. Yes, isn't it pretty?
That's
It's
so pretty.
so pretty. And I just used this blue shade because I thought it looked good already on the Manila. I didn't need to use 2 shades. See how easy that was? You don't need to use 2.
Yeah. You're my kind of crafter, girl. I like
We'll
I
be
like
done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I love it because it doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes we make things more complicated than they need to be.
Yeah.
And the hole
And
at the top, is that reinforced? Because it looks like it's a different color, but I can't tell.
like it came like that. So
Oh,
I
it
just
has that little extra reinforcement.
yeah.
Oh, that's
See
cool.
how easy that is?
Is
And
it
it's
pretty
pretty
thick?
yes, I was just going to tell you it's let me see. It says heavyweight. Let me see if it tells me the weight. Yeah, it doesn't say, but it is a good heavyweight. So I'm thinking it feels like 80 or so. Maybe it feels like 80 pounds.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to oh wait, what are you doing now? What's happening?
So I
Are you messing?
decided to make some snow, but so I'm just going to add some paper here. And it's really easy. This is just a panel size that I just cut. So I'm just going to glue it on here and then cut the excess off. So super easy there.
Very cool. Okay, awesome.
So,
I'm going to switch over to me and gonna show you the second method.
okay.
So I have this from We Are Memory Keepers, and it's actually a tag punch board. You do not need a specialty tool like this. I only got it because it was something like 60% off. And then on top of that, I was able to combine another 20% off coupon code.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
yeah, so like, that's how I shop is when things
Yeah,
go
I love
super.
deals.
Yep. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this. So if you catch a sale and you see this, you'll know what it is. So it's called the Tag Punch Board, and
I'm going to
if
have to
you
watch this too.
if you are familiar with the We Are Memory Keepers punch boards, it really basically has everything you need built into the board itself for that particular project. And so here the key elements of it are you have this guide here that swings open, and then in here is a blade. So this will have your cutting blade, and it's double edged so you can cut in both directions. On the scoreboard or on the punch board itself, yeah, Marzi, exactly. Double discounts. It's the way to shop. Um, what I really love about how they construct their stuff though is that when they put like rulers or guides for measurement, they engrave all of that into their punch boards. So on camera, it's going to be hard to see because it's engraved into the plastic. And why that's important to me anyways is that if it's just printed on, it might actually over time just like rub or scrape off. So the fact that it's actually engraved is just a sign of, a little bit of extra quality. So I love I love their products in general for that reason. So in terms of measurement guides, from here upwards, you have letters A through L. And the idea is that I'm starting off with the exact same 2.5 by 4.25 rectangle that I started with on my first one, or first two, I should say. And then what you want to do is wherever your cutting track is right here, where I'm running my finger down. And so you just line up the top edge of your rectangle with one of the grooves, one of the measurement lines. And it's where I'm going to do it with this so you can see it. So it's going to be wherever looks nice to you, in the sense of, how much of the corner you want to cut off, purely like aesthetics, right? Whatever you like. I'm keeping it consistent with this. So I know that it's letter F is where I want to line up the top of my tag. But that's not to say that you can't cut anywhere. You can put your rectangle here wherever you want. It's just note that this is where it's going to cut. So it can't cut too much, because you're going to need to flip it over and cut the other side too. So if you're not going to use one of their lines, just put a little bit of washi or a little bit of tape like I've done here, especially if you're batch making. Then you can just butt it up against your line, your washi line. And so for this, I'm going to cut at letter F. And what I like to do whenever I'm using their punch boards or any of their boards is, the blades do cut in both directions, and I try to make sure to cut them in both directions so that you're kind of wearing both sides down. And so there's a little plastic kind of nub here that's gonna sit inside this track. So this plastic has a channel, so that's how it keeps everything gliding straight, more or less. There's a little bit of play, but not a ton. So you just want to take that circle nubby piece. I hope everybody loves my technical terms here. Put your guide down so that it sort of holds down your paper. Put that little circle in the track, and then just slice off that little triangle. Then to get the exact same angle and amount, you just need to flip it over to the back, line it up against that exact same line. So for me, it's F. And I sliced upward that time, so now I'm going to slice downward so that I just evenly wear out my blade, and I'm using it on both sides. So just do that again faster, though, because I like my tags to have a little bit of sturdiness, I suppose. So I'm backing all of my pattern papers onto this is 100-pound. So that is method number 2, and you can always cut down your decorative mats and layers so that they are a little bit smaller if you want to see the white, going all the way around. But it's not that much pattern paper, and I'm trying to use up all my scraps, kind of like you were saying, Marie.
Yeah, yes. If I can get rid of some pattern paper.
Yeah, because it's not a lot of paper, so it's good scrap buster.
Yeah, because I always want to buy new paper, and I need to use up what I have.
Yep. Heather says, adding to my shopping list. I need to stop watching you. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy everything. Okay, last thing to show on this. So the tag punch board does have this end here is a circle punch, just a plain old circle punch. And the nice thing about it is it has guides. I know on camera you probably can't see it, but there are grooves engraved in the plastic, and the grooves are center measured, but the number that they put on here isn't the distance from the center, it's the total width. So remember I said I cut this to 2.5 wide by 4.25 tall. There's a line here, and it'll be on both sides, but there's lines and it says 2.5 inches. So if I know that's the width of my tag, I want to line it up with the line that says 2.5. And then my circle here, the punch, will be centered. So so like I said, you know, it's got everything. Now that circle is kind of small, a little bit too small for my ribbon. So that's why I'm bringing out my big bite. And with the big bite, I love it because it has a very deep neck here, so you can punch. If you are a scrapbooker and you have like 12 by 12, you know, scrapbooking pages, you could put a hole, you know, right in the center of your layout if you wanted. And it has this guide, this plastic guide that you can move back and forth. Yay, Von Marie has one too. See?
I need to use it more though.
This has been getting so much use. You see it in all my reels.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, I have one of those too.
So what's cool about it is that it does have that plastic guide that and measurements along here, so you can be consistent. But
isn't it good for eyelets?
Yep, and then this will set eyelets and grommets as well.
I think that's why I bought it. Yeah.
Yeah. I love any tool that's kind of multi-purpose. So it can do so much, which is really great as, you know, something in your craft room. I don't like to have too many specialized tools. I know I just showed you a tag punch board, and
you just showed us a lot.
I know.
But you know, some of us have those old-fashioned punch. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
A lot of us probably have one.
Oops. I'm putting you in the big screen so you can show.
So do you have one of these? I have like 3 of these, and you know, you can just buy them at your local grocery store, or you know,
the Dollar Tree has it too.
Yeah, and you can easily see where you need to punch that hole in there. So, and this is the perfect size for any ribbon. So, yeah, just so you don't have to spend a lot of money, you can get one of those.
Absolutely. Well, and the especially since the ribbon I'm using is, I think, 1/4 inch, and the hole that the tag punch board punches is tiny. It's like really tiny. So that's my only, not complaint, but because I use this for my Advent. You asked me earlier, you know, how have I been doing my Advent tags? I use this because it's so fast. That's fast, kind of the benefit, I guess, but of a specialized tool, because it has been optimized. You know what I mean? For like to do that thing really well.
Yeah.
So, and you know, if you're gonna get something specialized, it better do that thing really well.
Yeah.
I just think the hole at the top, I think they designed it more for twine and less for ribbon. So I think that's why it's smaller than what I feel like I need. Jay says, I have so many ideas. Oh, please share your ideas. Heather says, I love specialized tools and no more space. Yeah, that's the thing with having too many specialized tools, is they take up too much space. So I'm going to show you my last method, and And
which sentiment should I use? What do you think?
oh,
Let it. This
what are our
one.
options?
Let's see, like mittens in winter, you warm my heart, or let it snow. Can you see it?
Yep. Let's see. Can you like just audition it on your tag, like where you would place it, and then hold it up so we can.
So I can place it straight, but I like to place them like at an angle.
Wonky, yeah.
Yeah, I like it like that. Or I was thinking you could put it down here, but it's kind of really low. And so you can have it that way or this way. I don't know. You could have it this way.
I kind of chat. What do you think? So Cindy says mittens.
Okay.
Let us know your thoughts if you like one sentiment over another.
Or diagonal.
Yeah, straight or wonky.
Yeah.
My answer to that, if you ever ask me, is always going to be wonky because I can't put anything straight for the life of me.
Okay, yay. I was just going to say it wouldn't be that straight because yeah, I can't do straight. You can give me all the rulers and it's still going to be wonky. All the lines.
Yeah, I very rarely pull out my T-square ruler for when I really need something to be, straight, but that's rare.
Or I heard about a ruler for the Misty. Was that? I think that was on your live.
Yeah, Delise said she was.
Yeah, and I looked at it and I was like, really? Do I really want that? I don't know if it's going to help me or I just want it,
I don't have a Misty, so thank goodness I don't even have to consider it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, we got Cindy says diagonal. Jay says, I also like diagonal. I like wonky.
Okay,
it's just a fun word to say. Marcy says wonky. Yeah.
Thanks, Marcy.
Jay says wonky looks more handcrafted.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
Totally true.
Cindy. Hopefully I named everybody right.
Are you doing white gel pen highlights?
No, well, I got out of the lines. So, whoops. So I was covering my mistake.
Oh, that's such a good tip.
So for her hair, I get out of the lines a lot, believe me. I mean, I'm getting worse as I'm getting older.
Oh, but that's a fantastic tip. See, you gotta pass on those little nuggets to us.
Yeah, the gel pen is my friend, and this one is a jelly roll, and it's the 1.0, I guess 1.0 maybe.
Oh,
I don't see a dot.
Girl. Yep, yeah. I have the same.
Okay, yay.
We're like craft sisters. We have like all the same supplies.
Yeah.
Like
just tell me what to bring. Just tell me what to bring and we'll have the same.
That's so funny. Okay, so Jay says, so I want to do a series using the new CP release. I feel like I should know, but what does CP stand for?
Is it Catherine Puller?
Oh, Catherine Puller. Okay. I want to use the time offline card kit to do some cool outdoor themed cards for a giveaway thing. Oh, how fun.
That is nice.
Awesome. Cindy says my favorite special tool is a zero. Oh, sorry. I got so excited. I didn't finish reading. It's a zero justified ruler. So is it Tim Holtz, Cindy? Because that's the brand. That's the one that I know. So these are centering rulers. I don't have one. Kind of want one, but again, hard to justify because I have so many rulers, and yet I can never find one when I need it.
Oh yeah.
But the idea with the centering ruler is, so your standard ruler starts with 0 over on this end here. But what's really cool with the centering one is, like, if it's a 12-inch ruler like this, at what would normally be your 6-inch mark is where they label it 0. And then from 0, they go outwards, 1 inch, 2 inch, and it measures outwards up to 6 inches on either side if it's a 12-inch ruler. Similar to what this tag punch board did, where the center is where it punches the holes, and then it gives you lines. And in this case, it's distances that match the width of your tag, not the actual distance from center. But the centering ruler is really cool because it helps you center things, as the name would suggest. So Marcy says, I have the Tim Holtz Zero ruler. It helps on occasion. Okay, so you don't find that you use it a lot? Just checking. Cindy says hers is not the Tim Holtz one. It's ancient. The marks are wearing off. Probably need a new one. Yeah. So I'm gonna add my sentiment. I have fall, sweet fall, thankful, and grateful. If anyone in the chat has some opinions, please please help me out.
I like grateful or fall, sweet fall. Are those the only two you said? Just
I
to
have,
make sure I didn't.
Yeah, well,
I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I can cut one of mine. This was part of a paper pad. So there are 3. It's thankful is one separate one, then grateful, and fall, sweet fall. So those are my 3 options. Marcy says Marcy says she doesn't use the centering ruler a lot. She uses the T-square more. Yeah.
That's what I have the T-square.
Yeah. It's useful. I mean, I don't use it a lot, but it is useful.
Yeah.
Cindy says her centering ruler is 15 years old, but it's really the only ruler I use. Oh, well, you've really got use out of it then. Jay says the magnetic centering ruler on the Make Art station is pretty nice.
I was looking into that.
If it came with the Make Art station, I have it, but I have never used it. I'll be honest. I love my Make Art station. I use that.
Okay. I do have one of those. I don't use it either, actually.
Well, I use the Make Art station. I just don't use the ruler, if the ruler even came with it, which I'm guessing it did. I have no idea
because I never know if I know where my ruler is either.
I have it. I don't know. I think it's attached to my Make Art station. I think I have it on there. I just never use it for whatever reason. I did not know it was a centering ruler either. I should probably look at it. Maybe look at it more closely.
Learning stuff here with the rulers. We're gonna get all our rulers out.
Yeah, I know, right? We do an episode on rulers. Jay said, yeah, it comes with it. Okay, so I must have it then. I must have it. And I just Oh, you crafters understand. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff.
Too much stuff. I'm always shopping in my room.
Well, that's the best place to shop, right? Shop your your stash first.
Should I do white or these little silver pearls? Can you see them?
Oh, I like silver. To be honest. But I'll let you know what folks are saying in the chat if you
Okay.
Heather says, I have one for Make Art. Didn't know about it till now. Yeah, same here. You and me both, Heather. You're not alone.
We're always learning.
I know, right? Learning about the stuff we already have.
Yeah, save our money because we have it already.
Exactly. Well, that's a really good point. We're not here to enable you to buy more stuff. We're here to help you use the stuff you have. Okay, I think, did you say grateful? Because I think I'm going to go with grateful.
Okay, yeah. Unless anybody else thinks something.
I haven't seen any suggestions come in, and I want to move on to a third method to make tags. So
I'm still on my first one.
I know, but you made it from scratch.
Not really. Well, I had her colored a little bit, but Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I colored and put my gnomes together and had all my mats and layers cut.
One pearl just went flying.
Really? Good luck finding that later.
Yeah. Hope my vacuum doesn't grab it.
I really hope if my husband and I ever move, if I can get like a craft room but like without carpeting.
Oh, okay.
So it's just easy to like sweep up stuff that falls.
I tend to like our kitchen is really big. Well, I'm not really big, but I use like a quarter area for crafting because it's no carpet in here. It's easy, you know.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have my room, but I'm never in there, and it gets cold in there.
Oh,
So
really? Oh,
yeah,
but lucky you have a room.
yeah. But you know, we plan to move again, so you know, I plan to look for that craft room that I'm gonna enjoy.
You need like a space heater or something
Yeah.
to heat up that space. Okay, so I'm gonna how close to done are you? Do you want to before I start showing the third method,
I
maybe we
am
can
done.
get
I'm
another
just
close up
putting,
of your final?
yeah, I'm just putting my last pearl here. Okay, so I'll try and,
Yeah, just go straight. Yep. There you go. And then a little bit closer to your body. There you go. Perfect. So cute.
so it was easy, but fun.
Yeah. It's lovely.
Thank
I
you.
love how coordinated. Wait, so can you hold it up again? Did you do a bow around your bow at the top?
I always tie my ribbon. Oh, you mean like here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that part. Yeah, the where you tied your ribbon.
Oh, yeah. I always do I usually do them like that.
Oh, that's cute. What a
Yeah.
good idea. Wait, so do you loop your ribbon the same way I do or no?
I think so. I think that's how you did it. You just put it in and gathered it.
No, I did this. So I fold my ribbon in half.
Do you want to see me again?
Yeah. Here,
It's
I'll quickly
easier
show
than.
mine and then you show yours, okay? So I
Okay,
fold it in
okay.
half, and where it's folded, I go from the front and I push it to the back, and then I bring it up, and the two loose ends I put through that little loop.
Okay, so I do it like that sometimes, but not for this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you back on the big screen so you can show us how you do yours at the top, because I've
Okay,
never seen that.
let me take my bow out.
Oh, sorry. Sorry to make
No.
you undo.
Okay, so let's just put it through. So here's my ribbon. I don't know how long it is, sorry.
It's okay.
So I'm just gonna put it through and I'm gonna turn it around so it kind of gathers together. And then I'm gonna kind of pinch it. So kind of pinch it and then I'll grab my twine and see, sorry, it's hard to do it.
Yeah, it's hard to do midair. Yeah. We can see you.
So, okay, so I'm just gonna tie it here. It's a little turned around. It's not so straight anymore, but it's okay. You get the picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so here I'm tying it.
So that's just a simple knot, and then you tie a bow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Super easy. You can even grab your tool, but you know, like your tweezers.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I've never seen that before, so I'm glad. I mean, I'm learning something new
And
also.
sometimes when it flares like this, I will grab a lighter, well, I call it my craft lighter, and I will just
Singe it.
seal this, yeah, because I don't like these coming up, you know, these
Yeah.
pieces. I like it straight. And my scissors are like sticking for some reason. I think because of my tape.
Oh.
But
Yeah, I prepped all of my ribbon in advance, but to avoid that fraying, I use
Yeah.
fray check.
Let me see it.
So
Do you have it right there? Oh, okay.
yeah,
You
so
know,
it's from Dritz, and you'll usually find it in like the sewing and notions.
I think I do have some.
Girl, what do you not have?
Right? I just need to find it. It's
that's
probably
the
it's probably
challenge. It's
dried
not
out.
whether you have it, it's whether you can find it.
I think it's probably dried out though. It's so old, you know. I don't know if it dries out, but I'm thinking it could be.
I don't know. I've had this for a couple years. It's been good to
Really?
me so far.
Okay. Okay.
So Cindy says a craft room is an ongoing quote discussion at our house. Love it.
Yeah.
Heather says I
We
have
always.
all wood laminated floors at my house. Definitely helps.
Oh yes.
Then Cindy says adorable tag. Love her mittens and the sentiment. So that's you, Von Marie.
Oh yay! Thank you so much, Cindy.
And Marcy says love that idea. I'm guessing that's the ribbon. So I think that's you also.
Oh, okay, yay! Thank you so much, Marcy.
Okay, do you think you'll start on another tag? Because I'm gonna start on another.
Okay, well, I guess I can. This one's going to be super easy because I already have something colored.
Oh, good. Okay. Take your time and think about it, because I'm gonna put myself up on the big screen, and I am going to show a third method
Okay.
for creating a tag. So I'm gonna again start with the same square. And so this has been I did get this on sale also, but it's the We Are Memory Keepers all-in-one The Works tool. And it's they advertise like it has like 10 plus functions or whatever. I've used some more than others. There is a stamping platform. I never use that. This is not a good surface for stamping
I
in my
have not
mind.
seen this trimmer.
Oh, really? It's fantastic.
Wow.
I use this pretty much all the time. So there are a lot of different functions and little doohickeys like all over. Like they've really well designed it. It's fairly compact, but you can swing this arm out and measure out to 14 inches. It can make tags, it can make tab, folders, envelopes, blah blah blah. So here is this little attachment, and this thing will give you a guide for making envelopes and a guide for making tags. And so we're going to make a tag with it. So depending on what you're making, you can do banners like your like bunting kind of banners. There's like little this bit of plastic here has different arrows and different labels for the various things you can do with it. If you're making an envelope, just like their envelope maker board, which I don't have because I have this, it tells you, okay, if your card is such and such size, cut a piece of paper that's XYZ size, and then align it according to this ruler here. And with tags, it's pretty similar to the tag punch board because it does have this angle here that will help you to consistently cut out the corners. So all you do is there's a tag here, a little arrow or triangle, and you just line it up with on the board itself, on the baseboard, it says tag, envelope, and banner. So that's how you know where to line this up. And then you take your same little rectangle, your tag, whatever size you cut it to. And I'll be honest, it has a ruler here, but I don't remember what it is. So this is my cutting track right here, where it's white and then teal on the other side. So right in between there is my cutting track. So I'm just gonna line up a previous tag that I've made. And then again, I'm just going to look at where the top of my tag, what number it lines up at. And so this happens to be 1 5/8. So, because like I mentioned, I used, this is the exact dimensions that I used for my Spellbinders Advent, and I've been using this board, so I knew the line for that board, but what did I say earlier? 1 5/8?
I have no idea.
It's okay, it's easy enough to remeasure. 1 5/8. This is what happens. I get chatty and then I forget what I said. And so the premise is the same. So this is an angle, so you want to push your left or your right edge to it, align the top to one of the grooves or the numbers. There's a ruler along that angle, and then just slice. And to match that exact angle on the other side, you flip it over, look for the top of your tag, and then line that up. So 1 5/8. And these blade trimmers are the same. So they cut going down and going up. So I always like to try to always exercise or use both edges of it. And then I'll just do my pattern paper layer the same. So 1 5/8, and just cut off your triangles. Then so it has a handy little, it's got magnets so that it's held in, but there's like a little slot on the back too. So there's nicely stored there. Then on this side, it has the same hole punch here with the same, if this is the center, they have little grooves, and the number markings, just like the tag punch board, they don't indicate the distance from the hole, they indicate the width of your tag. So this piece being 2.5 wide, I just need to, hi Tia, welcome. We're making tags today. Don't worry about being late. So you just need to find, the number that matches the width of your tag, and just punch. This hole, oh, I should have glued that down, but that's okay. This hole is bigger though. I don't know if you can see. That hole is bigger than what the tag punch board will punch. And I like the size of this hole better than...
Okay, I like that hole too.
Yeah. The other one was teeny tiny, which I feel like is good for like twine, if you're using twine. But yeah, so with the all-in-one tool, you can cut your original rectangle, cut the 2 triangles off of your sides, and punch the hole. So it is one of the tools in my craft room that is definitely oh well, I bought it on sale, but even at the full price, I would say it's worth it. But
it looks interesting.
Yeah, it's hard for me to really say that because I didn't buy it at full price. But
yeah,
but that's because
I'm wondering how much that full price is.
I couldn't even tell you, because I got it on the same sale. So Joanne had like this weird, not weird, but it had a super sale on like all things We Are Memory Keepers.
Oh, okay.
And that was among and it was like most everything was like 60% off, and then there were some things that were only 40. This might have been one of those things that was only 40, but that definitely put it in the price range where, I wouldn't feel guilty buying it. But just in retrospect, thinking about how often I use it, because I use it every time I craft, I would say it's one of those things.
That's a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I know I didn't buy it at full price, but just knowing that I use it literally every time I craft, then I do think, I mean, I didn't know that
Mhm.
going in when I bought it, but in retrospect, I can definitely say it's worth it because of how much I use it. Um,
Mhm.
so that is the third way that, um, just depending on what you happen to have in your craft room, that you might be able to make tags. But like you saw with my first one, you don't really need any special tools, so I wouldn't rush out to go buy anything.
Mhm.
Tia says, super cute. Not sure. Thank you. I'm gonna take that compliment because I've been on the big screen, I think, since Tia's come in.
Mhm.
But I don't know what you're referring to exactly. But I'm happy to take the compliment.
Of course, it is cute, and I'm learning stuff too.
I'm grabby with the compliments.
That is okay.
Oh no, Cindy says I forgot to set a timer and totally forgot to put our dinner in the oven.
No.
I plan to throw you
Take
ladies under
out.
the bus for that.
Take out.
Please do. Feel free to throw us under the bus, Cindy. Okay, actually, wait, before you do what you're doing, Von Marie, let me switch you over to the
Yes.
big screen so you can tell us what you're doing. Oh my
Okay,
gosh, you were gonna
so,
show us this and not tell?
well, I didn't want to interrupt you. Okay, so this is a great punch, and I actually just got a new one that's a great one also. And these are at Hobby Lobby. So you get three sizes here. You get 1.5, 2 inches, and 2.5. So I believe this is 2.5 inches, and you just put it in here. Can you see this? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then all you're going to do is punch it and see how fun that
Whoa, that's
is,
fancy.
right? Super easy. This is a favorite, and then I just got a new one. I'm trying to see if I have it out. It looks similar. It just has the flags as the ends. But now you can cut it to any size. So
Oh,
I was going to use it for this gnome here. So,
cute.
and,
Oh, you
and
have a
then
Santa gnome too.
yeah. So super easy. Now I just need to cut it here, or you can use a border. Um,
Oh,
so
like a
maybe
border
I'll do
punch.
that. A border punch, or Paper Squeeze has border dies. Have
Oh,
you seen those
cute.
ones? They have hearts or
I don't have
what?
it, but I think I remember seeing it in the shop. I like that punch because that was like one step.
That was easy, right?
Yeah,
Super easy.
and I like that it's I need to maybe I might need that.
I think so.
Hi,
And
Marie.
you can just go
Why?
to Hobby Lobby today.
um because well, the reason why I like it is because it's got the fancy top, the fancy shape at the top.
Right.
So
Uh,
it's because all of the ones that I've shown with all of the tools that I have, they just do that diagonal at the top.
Yeah, you're gonna
So
have to get both of them. There's only two. I just grabbed the other one last weekend, and sorry, I don't think I brought it with me up here, but they're right next to each other, and I think they're 13.99. They used to be like 24.99 or something.
oh, so it's dropped in price even.
Right.
That's
And
pretty
this
cool.
one, I probably have had this one like for 4 years or something, so
Oh
it's still
wow.
there. Yeah, it's
And
really good.
it looks like it's heavy duty, so I'm guessing it can punch through some thick materials
Yeah,
too, right?
right. And you know what's great about it? Because sometimes, on Teams, we can't use certain brands. But
Oh yeah,
this is a punch, so I don't see why we can't use this, you know? That's what I
that's a
like about it.
that's such a good point.
Yeah.
Um, but I just love that it's a one-step thing because as you saw with mine, everything was 3 steps. You know, 1 step to cut one corner off, step 2, cut the other corner off, step 3, punch the
Yeah.
hole.
So here are the border dies. So
Oh, cute.
maybe I will use, I like this one for the sentiment, but you know, you can use this one. So maybe I will use that one.
Okay, so that just cuts at the bottom, yeah?
Yeah. Or there's a heart one,
Oh, that's cute.
or this. I believe it goes with the stamp set too, but I just have the dies. So,
But I like that for just making your especially yeah, I think you should definitely add the border because the top is kind of fancy, so
yeah, so I will just grab my die cutting machine and do that.
did you do the water lifting technique on your
Yes.
background?
So I just use this bottle from Hero Arts. I've had this one for a long time, but you can use any spray bottle and just spray water and yeah, dry it.
Cool.
And
That
this
was
is
fast. You just inked that up
right.
while I was doing
Yes, with Rustic Wilderness.
oh, pretty. I don't think I
Such a
have that
pretty
color.
green. Such a pretty. See, I'm enabling you.
I know. That's not good. You have all the colors in this distress.
Not all of them, but I try and get the new. I just dropped my board, but I try and get the new ones. So let me see
That's
if I
cool.
can die cut this on camera. Let me see.
Yeah, and it's nice that with the punch, since it's just at the top, you can really, like you said, make it any length that you
Right.
want.
That's what I like about it. So that's what I used for the bookmark that I posted yesterday.
Hmm.
I use that punch.
Oh, cool.
So you can make tags, bookmarks. You know, I can't find something.
Your top cutting plate.
Yeah, where is that?
I was like that all yesterday during my live stream. I was like,
Okay, I
where's
found it.
this?
Okay, did you know that this is Spellbinders, but I think this is a Sizzix plate and it works fine.
Oh, really?
So you can do that too. You don't have to get the same brand. If you I used to have a Sizzix, you know, like a big shot, and then you went to a Spellbinders.
Yeah, that's a good tip. I've actually switched.
Oops, that didn't do that.
Oh, did you? What
It did
happened?
it. It went straight. Oh, you know what? I should have did this that way.
Oh,
Right? You
oh,
think?
it's rounded the other way.
Do you think? I never use this one.
I don't know.
I usually use the hearts or the sentiment one. So I will try it again. Good thing it's long enough.
Yeah.
If not, oh well.
It's just
We're gonna have
paper.
to, yeah. It's just alive.
Well, I mean, it happens to everybody, right? So I guess those dies are more like
Let's see.
strips because
Let
they
me
they have
see.
a complete cutting edge.
Oh, okay. Oops, it's gonna. Oh no, I don't like that. I'm just gonna cut it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I would have expected it to work the way that you originally used it to. But
But
I think just looking at the dies, it looks like those are more like it cuts the full outline.
Yeah.
So it's just like a decorative strip that you can
I think I'm
add.
just going to use my paper trimmer.
Yeah.
So at least we tried that together.
Yeah. Good to know. Hi, Wing It with Rust. Welcome. We are making tags, and Von Marie is my crafty friend joining me today. And
I found the other one.
oh, cute! It's still in its packaging.
See, yeah, I haven't used it yet. So do you see? It's just it does that.
Well, you can't see it because of the angle. So if you hold it like a little bit, yes, there you go. Oh, it does. It's like it does the fishtail ends.
Yes.
Neat.
And so this is $13.99, but it was $24.99. So isn't that cool?
That is. Is it because it was specially on sale, or is that like their everyday price?
I think it's their everyday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna quickly recap my tags. So I'm in the big screen now, Von Marie, just so that you know.
Okay.
So I made 3 of these tags on camera, but I do have this 4th one. The 4th one's a little bit of an oddball because after I made it, I decided I wanted to add this oval behind all of my gnomes. But the Paper Sweeties has a Build a Gnome stamp and die set, and over the course of the past year, they've been releasing seasonal add-ons to it. So I thought it would be a lot of fun to create a set of tags for all 4 seasons that showcases each of the seasonal gnomes. So I've got my spring gnome here. I've got my fun in the sun summertime gnome. I'll hold each of them up. So
those are so cute.
yeah, this one's the summertime one. He's holding a little popsicle. I've got my fall gnome. He's got a little pilgrim hat and he's holding a pumpkin. And then I have my winter gnome. He's got Santa hat and scarf. And so I was thinking I would put these together as a little set and give it away for Christmas. So
okay, that's really cute.
yeah. So then I'm gonna put you back on the big screen so we can watch you wrap that up. But let me grab this comment from Cindy. She said, I just bought Lawn Fawn's border dies. I hope they work the way you expect. Yeah, if you look at the dies, just look to see if it's got, well, just cut it out of scrap paper. That's probably the easiest so that you can
I should have
see.
tried it out. The other one.
But normally when you look at a die, if it has a raised edge, that's where it will cut. And so you just want to follow that raised metal edge to see if it's going to cut all the way around or if it truly is just a border die where it cuts, one edge or along 3 edges, but it leaves one flat metal. And so that's usually the hint that I look for. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy said that my seasonal tags are super cute.
They are.
Thanks so much.
I'm trying to do it the way you were doing it.
I was watching you. No, I was watching you, hoping you would do it your way, so I could see it again.
I didn't bring any other twine. I just have that blue one. That's why.
Oh, okay. You've got chunky ribbon.
Yeah.
But you made it work. It went through. Oh, I like the
Yay.
chunky. Cool. Oh, that's super cute.
So 2 tags.
Love it. That's awesome.
Thank you. Maybe I'll add some dots there.
Oh, you're gonna dress it up a little?
Maybe. Let me see, because sometimes this works good and sometimes it doesn't. This drops from scrapbook.com.
Oh. I always stick to Nuvo.
You do, yeah. There we go.
Very cool. Lovely.
Yay.
Awesome. Hey, look, we actually like did what we set out to accomplish.
Yay. Because I
Yeah.
didn't know if I was going to have time to do this second one, but yay.
Yeah, good job. Awesome.
You did
Okay,
a good
so I
job
think
too.
that's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you,
us in the
everyone.
chat and keeping us company. And
So much fun.
yeah, thank you for joining me. I love
Thank you,
getting to
Lynn.
craft with you live like this. It's a lot of fun to hang out and make stuff.
Yay. Maybe we will have to do it again.
Yay! So happy to hear that. And I'm like 65 to 70% sold on the first punch that you showed.
Yay. And I'm going to probably look up your trimmer that has like 12 ways. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
I I don't feel bad about enabling anybody on that tool because I seriously, if anyone watches my videos, they can vouch for this because you see me using it in every single video, most likely, because there are some things that it advertises that it does that I would not use it for. So I'll be honest about that. But um that, and I'll just say it, stamping. It does have a stamping platform, but I have not found that part to be super great. But if you're like first starting out with crafting and you actually don't have a lot of tools, I would say that's a good one to get because
Or
I've been
a
crafting for
lot
a
of
while and I
room.
use it and find it tremendously helpful, but it is an all-in-one, and so you've got your envelope maker, you've got your tag maker. It can do a bunch of stuff, but it can also do your everyday stuff like trimming and scoring because it's a
Yeah.
scoreboard too.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome. And I don't think you can have too many scoreboards. I always use like two at least.
yeah, and I used to have like the big one, the 12-inch by 12-inch one, and I find I don't even use that anymore because this one um it's still relatively compact, but it can only score out to 6 inches. But you
Oh,
can
okay.
measure when you extend the arm, you can measure it out to 14 inches. So
Oh,
if you
that's
need to,
good.
yeah, so if you need to actually score something that's further out, you do have to do a little bit of math to like turn your thing around um to score it from the opposite end if you need to, but that's no big deal because it's still I'd rather have something that's compact and you know. So um but yeah, so I hope we haven't enabled folks in the chat too much. It sounds like we've enabled each other a little.
Right?
All right, thanks for spending precious weekend time with us, everybody. And
Yay.
my next live stream is December 31st. So New Year's Eve. It'll be in the afternoon, and we will be streaming on Delisa's channel. So hi Terry.
Hi,
So
Terry.
Mystery Craft Along on December 31st on Stamper Girls channel. So definitely join us. Welcome home, Terry. I know you were traveling and you just got back. So I hope your visit to Nevada was fun. You were spending time
Oh,
with family, so that must be
a lot of
nice.
snow?
Oh,
Was it snowy in
probably.
there? Yeah. Or
And
maybe, I don't know.
and Terry's getting back to, I think, Texas, but I don't know which part of Texas because some parts get a lot of snow. So you never get any snow in Southern California, right?
We've got it one time, well, that I know of here, for Thanksgiving it was, and we played in the
Thanksgiving.
snow and took pictures outside. I mean, it wasn't too long, like a day or so of snow.
Wow. Well, that's better. It's nice when it comes and goes fast.
Yes.
Terry says, thanks. I've been up since 2 a.m. Crazy. And
Oh.
it was tons of snow that she got. And
Oh.
Central Texas, it's 56 degrees here and it's 8 uh something right now where I was. 8 inches? I'm not sure. Okay, we're just wrapping up though, but I'm glad that you popped in, Terry, to say hi, and thanks for catching us on replay later if you do. Um, Von Marie, I'll give you some because I'm so chatty. Let me give you some time to say goodbye as well.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. It was so fun. I was really, really nervous. Lynn knew about all my nerves, especially my camera kept, my voice kept going out. I am just so happy I wasn't kicked out. So, yay. and so I'm just happy to have done this. It's something on my bucket list. So, yay. Thank you, Lynn.
Aw. Yay, I'm glad we were able to cross something off your bucket list.
Yeah.
And I definitely would love to have you back on another Crafty Fun with Friends episode. So anytime, my friend, you are welcome to join me.
Okay, yay.
All right,
Sounds
bye
fun.
everybody. Enjoy
Bye,
the rest of your
everyone. Have a
weekend.
good day. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone.
Yes. Enjoy.